Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. Welcome back to the Izekson Amid YouTube Sports channel, where we give update on the latest sports news that are taking place in the entire globe. That is football, netball, World Cup, and etc. And for my subscribers still, those that want betting tips, I think you can keep on. Towards the end of the video, I'll give you some few matches that I expect to win, but others you can contact me for personal business. Today, I will be talking about injury update for Arsenal player, that is Jurrien Timber. That's what I will be talking about, and even Thomas Partey. Previously, remember this boy was signed from Ajax in the summer at a British amount of 34 million pounds that was signed from Ajax to come and strengthen the defense of Team Arsenal that had previously weakened towards the injury of William Saliba that also let them slip off their Premier League title hopes of last season. In that, if it hadn't been that Saliba had gotten injury, I think we expected Team Arsenal to win the trophy. After coach Mikel Arteta realizing his problem as why he slid last season, so he went ahead and got an immediate resolution, that was Jurrien Timber from Ajax at 34 million pounds, hoping to suit or to strengthen the defense, which we expected that because of his capabilities that would suit it out, but because of injuries are inevitable. You cannot go beyond that. So I had to get an injury. But who is Jurrien Timber? Jurrien Timber was born in 2001. He's 22 years of age, has come from the ranks of Ajax, has played on the national team for the Netherlands, that is under 16, under 17, and under 15, and is also a previous winner of gold with the Netherlands on the European Championship that were held in 2018 in England, where Netherlands won that cup. On the national team, he has played 15 games on the national team. He hasn't scored any goal yet, but on Team Arsenal, has so far played 2 games. I remember his first game was the derby, was on the Community Shield when Arsenal were playing against Manchester City, and luckily enough, Arsenal were trailing by a goal to 1. He got some injury, however, he came back. He got some injury, he did not complete the game. In that, after his departure, that's when Man City had to get a goal. However, Arsenal kept on persisting or pushing to the last minute until Trossard scored the equalizer to push the game to penalties, and Arsenal won that Community Shield. Earlier on still, in their starting game, that was against Nottingham Forest, he was available, he played, he did not finish after making a tackle. That's when he got an injury, which we'll be talking about. That injury got it on his left knee. That is, we call it an SCL injury tissue that he tore the knee. So for those who are medic or who are in the medication department, they can understand that that injury cannot just heal within 1 week or within 1 month. So is going to be missing out for almost 7 months, but I think so far it's a month gone. Now is remaining like with 6 months to get back to playing style. Remember where he plays, he can play as a central defender and even can play on the right flank. That's where sometimes Zinchenko plays, or even in the middle where Ben White they play, Gabriel Mangles play. So all in all, he's versatile, can suit anywhere. Arsenal players had liked this man's style of play at only 22 years, that he has the energy, he has the power, and he has the confidence that is everywhere. He can go to attack, he can defend, he adds play to the strikers and even to the midfielders, which is not so to other defenders. So that is an additional requirement that he possesses over other defenders. But what are some of the updates upon his injury? In some of the games, you can even see him when he's trading with metals. for support. For those of you sometimes that see Arsenal games when they are starting and is trying to say a word a word of pursuit, or a word of adding more pressure, or a word of telling other teams that we can do it. There are some several games, as you will also see in the pictures that will be attending to this video. So Arsenal players who would like this man hope this man can easily recover. But first and foremost, he went through surgery because that injury has to be done on surgery. He went through a successful surgery as the doctors they had anticipated that will take almost 7 months. That is in football, that is almost a season, because in the Premier League we almost play 9 months. So if it is 7 months, that means has to come back at around, remember the season will be ending in May, that means can come back during March. But previously, so far, we have gone a month played in the English Premier League. So now he's remaining with 6 months. We wish him the best, and all the Arsenal players also wish him the best. Arsenal fans in the entire world, Africa, Middle East, Europe, Asia, Antarctica, South America, and even North America, who had liked this young boy at only 22 years. We wish him the quick recovery, and we hope that on the style that Arsenal has taken over this season, that they have picked form instantly in all the games they have played. They have played 5 games in the Premier League. They have won 4, drawn 1. Even in the Champions League, they opened up the campaign with a 4-0 thumping of PSV. Remember their last start in the Champions League was in 2017. So they had gone almost 5 years plus more extra days without appearing. But they had to make sure that they can deal on PSV convincingly at the Emirates Stadium. All in all, we hope this Jurrien Timber can get back. Another Arsenal player that will be out is Thomas Partey, who will be out for 6 weeks. But so far it's a week done because he was going to miss Everton, was going to miss Tottenham, Man City, Bournemouth, PSV, and Lens. However, we have played, Arsenal played the game of Everton, played the game of PSV, so that means he's remaining with only like 4 games. I will also miss out the game of Tottenham. We wish him quick recovery, but in his absence, at least Declan Rice has tried to make the cover up. We hope Arsenal, another guy that will be missing out on side of Arsenal, that is Mohamed Elneny, also has a knee injury, but we hope we will also come back so that Arsenal can persuade for their Premier League title since 2004. You can still subscribe, comment, share, and like. For those that would like to do business with me, we can also inbox me. I can get you there. Other matches for my betters, I will give you some win. That is Man City, you can give it a win. Manchester United, after 3 successful defeats, you can also give it a win. And then for the Arsenal game, you can go for an over. Till yours, I'm Ezekson Hamidu, the Sports Encyclopedia. I'm out for now.